Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. If you guys are enjoying the content coming every single day, make sure you guys are hitting that like button and hitting that sub button. We have a banger video coming tomorrow, so if you guys want that video, make sure you guys turn on your notifications so you're the first one to see it. We're going to go over how to finish the challenges for the Galaxy Opal Bam out of bio. That is completely free. That's going to be a W card, I guarantee it. But today, we're going to be getting into the top 10 small forwards in the game. The only thing about this is these are going to be only buyable cards. So it's not going to include any of the token rewards or the trophy cases. It's not going to include any of those. It is only going to be cards that you can buy in the auction house. So if one of your favorite small forwards is, a trophy case reward or whatnot, it is what it is. He ain't going to be on this list. But I think that this makes the list better because these are cards that you don't have to grind for. Obviously, if you have, 10,000 MT, you're probably not going to get any of these cards. But if you are somebody that has a good stack of cash on you, then this is going to be a good list for you. And getting into the first card is going to be Paul George Galaxy Opal. This is easily the best card in the game in terms of small forward. You can't go wrong with this card. Gonna cost you a little bit of money. You can also get him on the Triple Threat online board. I believe he's still there. But just super worth it. A great card. He's got 12 Hall of Fame badges. If you get into the stats here, he's got the 93-3, the 95 driving dunk. Ball handle seems low, but for this time of year on a Paul George card, 88 ball handle is actually really good. As you can see, even KD only has an 87, and KD is a pretty good ball handler for his size. Got amazing defense, of course, for Paul George. Average rebounder, but playing the three, you don't need him to be an amazing rebounder. He can at least get up there and grab them. Super fast, great athletic abilities, and overall, just a great card. Badges, you get the bully, which is obviously a huge badge to have on any card. You get the posterizer and the limitless takeoff, catch and shoot, dead eye, limitless range, quick first step, clamps, glove. I mean, just a set of badge for every category that you'd want them to have. Just overall, an amazing card. And I would definitely say that if you have the MT sitting around or you have the time to go through and grind Triple Threat online to get a chance at this card, definitely would be worth it. Getting into the next one, it is going to be Pink Diamond Kevin Durant. This is going to be the Tis the Season one. We're going to see another version of Kevin Durant getting later into this video. This card's usually going to run you about 125,000. You can get them a little bit cheaper if you buy them the right time of day. If you buy them on days that packs drops, this card will probably be cheaper tomorrow when the new ones come out, since there's going to be obviously new cards. People are going to somewhat start to forget about this one, but this is not a card that you want to forget about. Got the 97-3, 90 driving dunk for KD is obviously insane. He has the 92 ball handle. He has obviously a pretty good defensive set, as you can see. You wouldn't expect that, but it's pretty obvious. This is a good set of defensive stats. Just, I would say, great at everything. 82 block for KD is pretty good. You can run him at the 4 if you really wanted to. He has the 90 perimeter defense, the 88 interior defense. I think that's just overall a really good set of defensive stats for Kevin Durant. Not an amazing rebounder if you're going to play him at the 4. I would definitely say I would prefer this card at the 3. If you wanted to play him at the 4, just make sure you have a taller center or, a center that's going to have a 99 rebound. Speed-wise, really good. Got great athleticism all around. I don't like the fact that they match some of it with the diamond. I can't stand when they do that. I feel like if you're going to get, the upgraded version of the player, every stat should be higher. But that's just me. Getting into the badges, he has Agent 3, which means you're going to be able to make pull-up shots from pretty much anywhere at the three-point line. Catch and shoot, Deadeye, Green Machine. He has guard up, which obviously, I mean, with the Kevin Durant, 6'10", guard up, you don't really need it, but whatever difference it's going to make, nobody's going to be able to contest you if they don't have their hands up. Limitless range and handles for days. Overall, a really good card. I definitely think that there is a better KD card to come in the near future, so I wouldn't say, if you're somebody who doesn't have a ton of MT, I wouldn't say that this Pink Diamond KD would be the one to go for. There's another one on the list later in that you will see. Getting into the next one, you could argue this one might even be better than Kevin Durant, but just out of age of the card, I would say I'm not really sure if I want to call him better yet, but it's going to be Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady. Let me go over to one of the basic ones here with 8 Hall of Fame badges. This card there's not really much to say. Every year, Tracy McGrady gets overall amazing cards. He was a great player. If injuries didn't destroy him, then obviously, I mean, he could be one of the best players of all time. 94 3 is absolutely insane. 95 driving dunk, 94 ball handle. Has great defense for a Tracy McGrady card. 89 perimeter, 89 steal. Not a rebounder yet. That'll come when he gets his Galaxy Opal later in the game. But speed with ball, all of that. Vertical, of course, is just absolutely insane. This is somebody that, you know, is going to be able to hit a shot anywhere on the court, going to be able to dunk on anybody, and overall is going to be able to play really good defense. Obviously, he's going to have all the finishing badges that you're going to need him to have. He has Deadeye, Limitless Range, Clamp Breaker, which is going to be really good for getting blow-bys, Killer Combos, which I think personally is one of the best Hall of Fame badges to have in the game, and he also has Quick First Step. If you want to slow it down and watch the gold badges, you can. I don't find gold badges to be too important just because gold badges I've found seem to be pretty similar on every card in terms of positions. Obviously, gold badges from a point guard to a center are going to be a lot different. But for small forwards, most of them are going to have the same gold badges. They're going to be missing the same badges. If they don't have a badge, they probably all don't have it. That's at least what I've seen so far. Getting into the next one, it is going to be Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people forget how good this guy was in his prime. Was just an absolute beast when he was on the court, you know, in New York, just doing his thing. Obviously, was really good in Denver as well. But New York, just he was the king of New York. There's not really much more you could say. Just an absolute demon. Standing at 6'8", he's got the 94 3. He's got 85 driving dunk, which isn't amazing for a Carmelo card. I feel like they did him a little bit dirty on that, which is why he's not higher up on the list. The reason we have him at number 4 here would just be because of the fact that, you know, he has this really quick jump shot. If you put him in the corner, you pass to him, you can really just shoot straight over anybody. The AI defense doesn't react in time. He has a 94 ball handle. Defense for a Melo card, it doesn't look good in terms of the block and the steal, but the 88 perimeter and the 86 interior is actually really good. Pretty good on rebounding too, but the athleticism is super good for a Carmelo Anthony card. Not somebody who's known for his speed, but with 93 speed, 93 acceleration, he is going to be able to move, and you will never be able to doubt that. Getting into the badges over here, he has Bully, which once I said was a really good badge to have on any card. His Limitless Range, Ankle Breaker, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, and there it is again, Killer Combos, which to me, like I said, is just one of the most important Hall of Fame badges, if not the most important Hall of Fame badge to have. Getting into the next card is going to be Pink Diamond, 'Tis the Season, LeBron James. This card right here just came out not too long ago. It is just an absolute demon of a card. LeBron James cards usually earlier in the game aren't the best cards, but they did this one pretty good. He has the 89 3, the 97 driving dunk, 87 ball handle, so he gets all the best animations. Defensively, I mean, if you just look at it, there's not really much to say is wrong there. He's got the 90 steal, the 90 perimeter, the 88 interior. If you wanted to put a shoe on block, you could. Do I think it's necessary? No. I think there's other things on this card that, you know, you could argue need it more, but still don't really need it. I don't find a lot on this card that needs a shoe. 96 speed is absolutely insane. This is somebody, you know, who's going to grab that 80 defensive rebound and he's going to take it coast to coast and dunk on everybody with that 97 driving dunk. Getting into the badges, his Bully, there it is again. He's got Posterizer, Clamp Breaker, Dimer, Quick First Step, Chase Down Artist, of course, and he also has Interceptor, grab that steal, take it coast to coast, and dunk on absolutely everybody. Overall, I definitely think that LeBron James card is one of the better early LeBron cards that we've ever had in a 2K. Most of the time, LeBron James cards, like I said, just aren't really that solid. Stats-wise, they usually are, but just the way this card plays and feels and just, you know, just the dominance that this card has definitely makes him top 5 worthy on this list. Getting into this next card, I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but it's actually this Grant Hill card. I don't know why everybody stopped liking Grant Hill cards in 2K. I still think they're absolute demon cards, and this one is no different. Here's your 87 3, the 95 driving dunk, the 88 ball handle. He has great defense for a Grant Hill card. 90 perimeter, 88 steal, solid on the interior, and solid on the block. Once again, not a great rebounder, so I definitely would stick to playing this card at the 3. But speed-wise and just athleticism, just an absolute demon. He has the 95 vertical. The 80 strength is really good for a Grant Hill card because a lot of small forwards, as you see, like the KD, that for whatever reason it keeps comparing cards to. This diamond KD only has a 70. You know, not everybody has pink diamonds and opals yet. So if you have this Grant Hill card going up against this KD card, you're going to blow right by him almost every single time. 93 lateral quickness, also really good for a Grant Hill card. Getting into the badges, he has bully, which is obviously why I'm saying that strength against KD. KD stands no chance against this card. He has fast twitch, fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, posterizer, clamp breaker, and quick first step. Gonna be able to blow by everybody with that quick first step, and then uses bully to do the rest. Overall, I think it's definitely a card that has been slept on, and I definitely think it's one that everybody should check out. Super cheap, of course. Usually can get them around 65,000 on the right day, and I definitely think that it's a W card. Getting into the next one, another one that I think might be a little bit controversial. It's going to be Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard. Only 5 Hall of Fame badges, but, you know, I value defense so much in every my team that it's kind of hard for me to leave a Kawhi out. And he still has the offense, 93 and 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. It's all, you know, I wouldn't say mid, but I would say, you know, it's just about above average. It's nothing there that's great. But to me, like I said, I value defense so much, and this card brings everything you need it to bring on defense. 97 perimeter, 85 steal. I would put a shoe on the interior. I'm not too much worried about block, but the perimeter and the steal is just everything that you wanted to need be. And then when you come down here, the next biggest thing would be that 97 lateral quickness. And then you have the pass perception and the defensive consistency and the help defense IQ. Just like I said, for me, I value it so much to have a great defensive card somewhere on your team. You know, if you're getting cooked by somebody's point guard, you stick Kawhi on him, and then that's really it. You're going to get every bump. He does have Deadeye and Midi Magician. Going to be a great thing to have. You can pull up from the mid-range almost anywhere. And then obviously the defensive badges. He has Challenger, Clamps, and Menace. And I believe that this card has every defensive badge unlocked. I'm not sure about that. I want to say he does. I had checked earlier, but I can't remember. I checked a few different defensive-minded cards when I was going over this list. But I do think that this is definitely a W card to have. Like I said, I mean, if you're somebody who just loves offense, this is not the card for you. But for me, I always love having a defensive card somewhere on my team. Getting into the next one, we're going back to a familiar name. We're going to go back to Kevin Durant, and this time it is going to be the Dreamer version of KD. Obviously not going to be just as good as the 'Tis the Season one, but he's up there almost just as good. I'm going to try to find one that does not have all the badges unlocked. 7. Does he come with 7? It might even be better than what I thought. Okay, so he does come with 7, so it's even better. I thought he came with 5, but I guess he doesn't. But getting into this one, he has the 95-3, the 90 driving dunk, the 92 ball handle. Still has great defense for a Kevin Durant card. Still very quick, great lateral. I definitely think that if you don't have the budget for the 'Tis the Season, that this is almost just as good of a card, especially just finding out that he has 7 Hall of Fame badges. I don't know why I thought he had 5. Maybe that's Tatum that has 5. He's coming up next on this list. But staying with Kevin Durant here, we have Agent 3, Amped, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Green Machine, Guard Up, and Handles for Days. This is just a card right here. Not, like I said, it's not going to be as good as the 'Tis the Season, but he's going to do almost everything that you need him to do. At the end of the day, every KD card does the same kind of set of things, and that is having a great jump shot. You know, his base jumps super high. You can get your shot up almost over anybody, especially with Deadeye and Guard Up. Definitely think that this is a card worth having on your team. And as you can see, you can get him for a buyout under 80,000 MT. You can't go wrong with that one. Getting into the next one, it is going to be, like I said, Jason Tatum. This card right here only comes with 5 Hall of Fame badges from what I remember. But it is Jason Tatum, and he does have a dynamic duo, which I believe is with Jaylen Brown. That would be my guess. I think I checked on that. Don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure it would be with Jaylen Brown. But with this card, he has the 93, the 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handles, a little bit low. I would throw a diamond shoe and try to give him the +4 if you can. If not, you can still stick with 86. 86 won't kill you. Defensively, he's got great perimeter, great interior. He's not going to be able to take the ball away from him much in terms of stealing it and blocking it. But, you know, you don't always need to get steals and blocks. If you just stick stick around and play solid defense, force up a miss. That's all you really need him to do. Great rebounding for a Jason Tatum card. Just a little bit slow, but that's another thing that if you put a shoe on him, I would try to go for ball handling, speed, and speed with ball. And if you could throw acceleration on there too, that would obviously help even more. But just with this one, it's the jump shot, the feel of the card. He's got great defense. Just overall, just feels like a really good card. And then for badges, he has posterizer, catch and shoot, guard up, mini magician, and volume shooter. Overall, like I said, I just think it's a really good card, and I definitely think that it is worth picking up. Getting into the next card, it is going to be Dominique Wilkins. This will be the final card on our list. As you can see, there's only 4 of them up right now. The lowest one would be at about 56,000. Just, you know, a 6'7" small forward that can play the 2 if you really want him to. He also has a dynamic duo. I'm not sure who that is with. You can search it up on 2KDB before you buy it. But the 83-3, you don't need a 95-3 to hit a shot in this game. 83 is plenty. That's all you need it to be. But the 95 driving dunk, and then when you come down here to the defense, you get an 86 perimeter and 82 steal. You get pretty good rebounding if you're going to play him at the 2. He's pretty quick. He's got a great vertical, great strength, and he's got pretty good stamina. 92 won't kill you, so don't worry about that if you're looking at that. But for a card that's around 50K, you really can't go wrong with this one. Like I said, it's number 10 on the list. I wouldn't say it's anywhere near number 6 or 7 on this list, but number 10, I still think it is a solid card, and I definitely think it'd be one that I'd look into picking up. This one has acrobat, fast switch, fearless finisher, and limitless takeoff and posterizer. Once again, you know, if you can wait a few weeks, there's going to be cards better out, and this card's going to drop in price. There's probably even going to be diamonds out by then that will be better than this card. So it's not a card that I would say is super worth paying for, but we did have to have a number 10 on this list, and I do think he slides into number 10 fairly well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, and I'm out.